Hey. Hey. Thank you. It's so great. It's so great to be here with you guys at University of Luis. Thank you for hosting me this afternoon. Now, before we get started, I want to say a few words about the earthquake. You know, our hearts go out to all of the people who have lost a home or have lost a loved one, or know someone who was affected by the earthquake. It's really hard to imagine, I think, what it's like to just in an instant have your whole life turned upside down like that. And you know, in moments like this, it's heartbreaking, but also seeing how the community here in Italy and around the world have been able to come together to rally for the people who have been affected by the disaster and those who love them. Seeing people come together and connect I always find really inspiring. And the spirit of the people here in Italy, that we're going to get through this and we're going to rebuild and it's going to take a while, but you're going to make it happen, I think is really inspiring to people all around the world. Now, I know that this is going to be a topic that we want to talk about a bunch today, and there are going to be a number of questions about this. I looked at the thread. I think the top voted question was about this, so we're going to get to that in a second. But I just wanted to lead with that up front and share that I feel what we're going through here. Now, being in this part of the world also brings out other emotions for me, because I love Rome. I love Rome. I studied Latin and Roman history and culture, and I loved it so much that when I was going to college, I actually thought I was going to major in classics. I didn't. I ended up majoring in computer science and psychology, but I didn't make it that long in college anyway, so you know, that not a big thing. But I love Rome. I love Rome so much that when my wife and I got married, we came here on our honeymoon.
Another question from the back. Here we are.
Hi, Mark. It's Alessio. Have you ever thought that Facebook has changed and maybe ruined how people communicate each other? I mean, I'm a frequent user. I'm not saying anything bad, but it's true that in the past, people used to communicate with real smile, face-to-face, more often than now. So, isn't it?
No. If I thought that we ruined communication, I'd just change our product. I mean, think about it. If you were working on something and you thought you broke something that was really important in the world, wouldn't you just change what you were doing? I would hope so. Getting some blank faces. When you start businesses, I hope the answer to that is yes. Here's how I think about this. You know, Facebook people don't mostly use it for communicating, for replacing the face-to-face interactions that they have. It's for making it so that you can communicate with people who you wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to connect with, right? So when I'm hanging out with my family or with my wife, I don't go to the other room and then talk to her on Facebook, right? I mean, that would not be good, right? I mean, nothing replaces face-to-face interaction. Although in the future, hopefully virtual reality will help get close for when you're not there. But what it does is it gives you the ability to stay in touch with people who you wouldn't have the ability to do that with otherwise. Right? So my sister lives on the other side of the country from me, and I want to know what's going on with her kids. Right? So I can see her updates on Facebook, right? And she can send me messages on Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp throughout the day, keeping me posted. And if she didn't have those tools, then I'd have to wait until she traveled out to California, or I traveled out to New York, or I got on the phone with her, which unfortunately just happened more rarely than I'd like. And I think we can all kind of relate to this. There are probably people in your life who you wouldn't be in touch with if you didn't have those updates in the background. Maybe you're not close with them enough to go visit them or to call them, but you like seeing what they're up to from time to time. And, that's what Facebook does. And I definitely don't think that that's ruining anything. I think that that's augmenting what we already do. Right? We have the tools to stay connected with the people who are right around us, who we love the most. And now we also have technology that helps us stay connected with people that we love and care about no matter where they are.